ولا معطي لما منعت ولا ينفع له النعمة وله الفضل وله الثناء الحسن وهو على كل شيء. لا إله إلا الله مخلصين له الدين ولو كره الكافرون. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وآله وصحبه ومن والاه. ليذكروا اسم الله في أيام معلومات على ما رزقهم من بهيمة الأنعام. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us in what we have recited about Sayyidina Ibrahim alayhi salam and the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the location of which He pointed Sayyidina Ibrahim alayhi salam to erect the foundations of the Kaaba. And He mentioned subhanahu wa ta'ala that Hajj would be prescribed upon those who follow the millah, the way of Ibrahim alayhi wa ala rasulina salatu wassalam, and that part of that لِيَذْكُرُوا اسْمَ اللَّهِ فِي أَيَّامٍ مَعْلُومَاتٍ, in order that they mention the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on that which He provided for them of cattle and animals. فِي أَيَّامٍ مَعْلُومَاتٍ, during known appointed days. And these known appointed days, أيام معلومات, in accordance with the commentators, the mufassirun of the Quran, the majority of them, those days are which days? The first 10 days of the Hijjah. The first 10 days of the Hijjah. Some scholars say it is not only the first 10 days of the Hijjah, but includes also the 11th, the 12th, and the 13th of the Hijjah as well are included in that. And today is what? Today is what? What is today? Monday. Is it the first Hijjah today? Okay, we have differences. Should we democratically vote? No, alhamdulillah, actually, in accordance to sighting of the Hilal, this month, alhamdulillah, even the land of Saudi Arabia, alhamdulillah, they have done the right thing. In accordance to exact science, it would be impossible to sight the Hilal last night. But today it's impossible for it to be the first of the Hijjah if we're using, again, citing the criterion of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And therefore, the first of the Hijjah is officially, inshallah, tomorrow. And even in the land of Arabia, as I said, that was announced to be so. They said they did not cite it on Sunday evening. Well, alhamdulillah, it's impossible anyways to cite it in that part of the world. So the first of the Hijjah is tomorrow, and therefore Eid al-Adha is when? On Thursday, the 24th of September, inshallah ta'ala. And these 10 days, or even 13 days of the Hijjah are very special days, as the Quran mentions, and as the Sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the authentic Sunnah mentions. And I think this last Jumu'ah, I spent the entire Jumu'ah simply talking about the first 10 days of the Hijjah and the virtues of the Hijjah and ibadah during the Hijjah, and what we should do, inshallah ta'ala. This is to remind myself and you again about that, inshallah ta'ala. And tomorrow it starts. Take advantage of this. May Allah help me and help you all, inshallah ta'ala. Take advantage of this spiritual opportunity for us, inshallah ta'ala, to be granted the tawbah and the maghfirah and the blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Some of you who perhaps have not attended last Jumu'ah will say more perhaps in the next Jumu'ah, inshallah ta'ala. But Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, أحب الأيام إلى الله سبحانه وتعالى أحب إلى الله ما من أيام العمل الصالح فيهن أحب إلى الله سبحانه وتعالى من هذه الأيام العشر. As he said صلى الله عليه وسلم, there is not a day of the days of Allah Azza wa Jal, many days that are more beloved to Allah Azza wa Jal, that is the righteous actions during which are more beloved to Allah Azza wa Jal than this during these 10 days. Ibadah is beloved to Allah always. Most beloved is 10 days or even 13 days of Dhul Hijjah. It has, remember, the day of Arafat, the 9th day of Dhul Hijjah. And it has the day of Eid, the 10th day of Dhul Hijjah. And it has Hajj in it. All of those are very, very special. Some hadith teach that fasting one day during the days of Dhul Hijjah, of course except the 10th day, that's obvious, fasting one day of the days of these days of the first of Dhul Hijjah is like fasting 1 year for each day. And staying in ibadah during one of those nights is like staying in ibadah in Laylatul Qadr. Amongst the many ahadith about the virtues of these, and the Sahaba and the ulama of early on, and the Salaf and the Tabi'un radiallahu ta'ala anhum used to strive very hard spiritually to be in ibadah during these 10 days. For example, Sayyidina Sa'id ibn Jubayr rahimahullah ta'ala is known to be in intense ibadah during those days of Dhul Hijjah, inshallah ta'ala. I just wanted to remind myself and you so that you know at least, and it's all of course up to you, and to each one of you, you have the freedom of choice to choose which way to go and how much to do and how much not to do. The freedom of choice we do have, or don't we? Do we have freedom of choice? We do have freedom of choice. Allah created us and gave us freedom of choice within His knowledge of everything and His control of everything. Nothing occurs in this universe without His knowledge and His control. And within that, He gave us freedom to choose. And we choose between good and evil, and between levels of good and levels of evil. وَأَلَّيْسَ لِلْإِنسَانِ إِلَّا مَا سَعَى وَأَنَّ سَعْيَهُ سَوْفَ يُرَى ثُمَّ يُجْزَاهُ الْجَزَاءَ الْأَوْفَى. Everyone, Allah says, will be held to account and will be rewarded in accordance to what they do, to the choices they make, in other words. But Allah Azza wa Jal has control over all of that. May Allah Azza wa Jal help us make always the right choices, the good choices, the virtuous choices, inshallah ta'ala. Sallallahu